Amanda killed herself last weekend. People say that she committed suicide, but what difference does that make? So as you can imagine, I've run an obstacle course of emotions this week. She was my friend. And now that I've had time to process it all, I think I'd have to say that I'm not that surprised. People say they don't understand. I say they're not seeing what's right in front of them. Amanda was simply a product of her generation. When she saw that she wasn't going to get what she wanted, she decided to end it rather than try for something different. I guess you might wonder how I came to this conclusion. And really it was actually something that was said by the preacher at her funeral. In amongst all that religious rhetoric and uninformed comment on Amanda's life, he said that her death was a wake-up call to start living lives free from the influence of the 7 deadly sins. Guess I thought about that for a bit. And I came to this conclusion. I came to the conclusion that these sins he was talking about aren't so much sins, but they're what we live our lives by in this society. Okay, in ancient times they had all these gods and goddesses for everything, fertility, war, anything you could think of. We simply live a life where we don't need organised religion anymore. We instead have chosen certain ideas or concepts, and this is what we worship. I know you may not have thought about it like this before, but the more I think about it, the more I think that you don't actually have to look all that far to see that it's true. I mean, I bet a fair number of you are now hoping that I'll just step a bit further back from the camera. It's not going to happen. You'd have to pay for something like that. But it does bring us rather nicely to this concept of lust. And, I believe, indirectly, to why Amanda killed herself. Come on, lust. It's all around us. Practically saturates the air that we breathe. Go to any public place, a pub, high school, college, freaking hell, a shopping centre. Stand there, take a deep breath, and you can practically smell the pheromones in the atmosphere. You want it. I want it. My dad wants it. He thinks it doesn't show. He's practically led around by his dick. Should be embarrassing. But really, he's just the same as anyone else. All around me, I see people acting the same as he does. We're constantly told that it's all right to want it. It's okay to have it. Any way you want it. However often you want it. Sex is it. The problem for Amanda was she wasn't interested in the sex. She wanted the fairy tale. Happily ever after. Don't know why. I mean, Mum and Dad are divorced. Her sister can't keep a boyfriend for more than 5 minutes. Still, she thought she had it with Chad. She thought they'd break the cycle. But you know what? The moment he got into her pants, he was gone. He dumped her. Broke her damn heart. He shattered her hopes, her dreams, and she couldn't take it. I guess she figured if she couldn't have the fairy tale, she didn't want anything at all. So, you know, from where I'm standing, it wasn't some sin that did Amanda in. I mean, for me, I'm not sure I see why she wanted the whole relationship thing. I mean, come on. You get your gratification so easily without having to be concerned about someone else's feelings or emotions. But not Amanda. She believed in the fairy tale. And that's what did her in. But I'll leave that up to you to decide. You already know how I feel. I gotta bounce. Gotta go raise a drink for old Amanda. Later.